due to some technical difficulty, I have to do a little bit of a slow kind of explaining as to what's going on here. So this is a brand new cork ampersand from the Spiegelmom scrap shop, and what I did with it was I started by putting some washi tape across half of it to mask it off, and then I spread some pasties in peach fuzz over it. When that was dry, I sprayed it with peachy keen colorings. And when that was dry, I sprayed it with Goldilocks shimmerings. So it looks like it's dipped in like peachy, golden, shimmery, fun stuff. And now these two chipboard pieces from Creative Embellishments, what I did for those was I just took some heavy body white acrylic paint and my finger and I spread it over both of them. And then when that was dry, I sprayed it with some of the Goldilocks shimmerings as well. And so those are going to be some embellishments for our layout today. I also fussy cut a whole bunch of flowers. So what we're going to do today, but I don't have video footage of that. I'm very sorry. If something seems unclear or you have any questions, just let me know. I love how that cork turned out, and I will probably do it again on another video. So on that time, I will be sure to film my entire process. So I want to start with my photo, and I want to give it a matte. So I'm going to give it two mattes. I'm going to give it a light peachy pink matte, and then I'm also going to give it a green matte. All of the products, no, that's not true, never mind. I was going to tell you where my products came from, but they actually came from a couple different places. So the papers I'm using here and the fussy cut flowers and some of the other things in this layout are from Felicity Jane, the Jane kit for this month. I'm just going to take this super cute green polka dot paper and I'm cutting two strips. I think they were about, maybe half an inch, I think, in width. And then I'm going to place one at the top and one on the bottom just to give my layout a starting and stopping place so it doesn't feel like things are flying off the page. So this is what my basic layout design is going to be. I love how these super cute chipboard words from Creative Embellishments snuggle in nice and close and perfectly with that huge ampersand. I thought that made a really lovely, lovely title. So I'm just going to go ahead and kind of start to stick everything down. And I'm using one of those 8-inch Chantilly doilies from the shop. I love how they look, that white on white with those doilies. It's so, so pretty. It's one of my absolute favorite things. So the next step here is just going to be that I'm going to grab these fussy cut flowers and I'm going to just have a little play, move them around a bit. I really, really wanted to put these wood veneer flowers into my layout as well. And I'm going to move them around a while, but I end up not adding them in the end. They just didn't, I think they kind of clashed a little bit with the cork because the cork is like a warmer, lighter brown and these wood veneer pieces are very dark. They're beautiful, but they're very dark. So now I have my fussy cut flowers pretty much where they're going to be for this layout. I'm just going to kind of fidget with these wood veneer ones and try to decide, do I want to put them on the layout? What am I going to do? I really want to use them, but they're really not going to work too well. I've also gone ahead and fussy cut and added a little bit of this tiny adorable bird to the corner of my photo. Oh, so, so cute, that bird. I love him. There's only one of him though in the whole kit. He has a brother that's yellow and faces the other way. So I'll get to use him on a layout soon as well. So pretty much I'm just gluing down flowers and moving them around and deciding where I want them to be and how I want to make sure I don't have any open trapped white space or issues. So the next thing I'm going to do here is I finally decided to kill the wood veneer flowers and I'm just going to continue to tape all these little flowers down, and then I'm going to grab those little resin flowers you see off to the side. They were from Freckled Fawn. And I actually just got them in a blooper bag yesterday. And I opened my blooper bag and I was like, eee! Because I got all these gorgeous, gorgeous little, I guess they're called maybe capuchin flowers? I'm not sure. They're like little resin flowers. Anyway, they're super adorable. And I've never bought any or had any in my stash before. But that might be changing because I really, really love these ones. So now I'm going to grab a brand new package of my absolute favorite embellishments. I think I've gone through, like dozens of packages of these. So these are the felt clouds from Spiegelmom Scraps. If you've never purchased anything from Spiegelmom Scraps, or you are curious as to, what kind of products they have, go get yourself some felt clouds. Oh, and you can use my code Sara15 for 15% off your order. And these felt clouds, there's so many in a pack. There's just oodles in a pack, and they're very, very, very inexpensive, and they're just, I cannot stress enough how gorgeous they are. They are my absolute favorite embellishment ever of all time. Really, 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 I just love them. So these little sequins that I'm sprinkling around are the spring greens sequins, which are also in the shop as well. And I thought that green went beautiful with my Jane kit. So if you are a Felicity Jane subscriber, I would also recommend these green sequins to go with your kit, because they are quite lovely and pretty. So I'm just going to create some little embellishment clusters with them. And this will be the last little touches to my layout. And then I'm going to go ahead and glue them down, and this layout will be finished. Always put away your sequins as soon as you're finished with them. They make a huge mess if you dump them on the floor. I learned that from experience. So I hope you've enjoyed this Fab Friday layout. Have a wonderful weekend, and I will see you again next week. Here's a little close-up. Bye.